They came here to tell the world it's unacceptable to forget the plight of Palestinian refugees. Protesters angry because their children might be deprived of education. UNRWA, the United Nations agency responsible for Palestinian refugees, says it's facing an unprecedented funding crisis. If money doesn't come through by the middle of this month, the start of the new academic year may have to be delayed at all UNRWA schools in refugee camps across the Middle East. But refugees aren't convinced and say they refuse to give up their right to education.
There is a hidden agenda. It's not possible that an international organization like UNRWA doesn't know years before where things would be headed without funding.
I will never give up my children's right to education and my right of return.
The decision to postpone the school year could leave 500,000 Palestinian children out of school and 22,000 teachers out of work.
Many protesters here say a budget shortfall of $100 million is not impossible for the international community to pay. That's why they feel donors are no longer interested in the protection of Palestinian refugees who are guaranteed the right of return under international law. Protesters say suspending funds for badly needed services could eventually mean the termination of UNRWA's operations.
The world's largest camp for Palestinian refugees is Al-Baqa in Jordan. NAEEM Hamdallah says he can't afford to enroll his daughters in a private school. He believes suspending badly needed services cannot come before resolving the Palestinian-Israeli conflict.
We've been deprived of food rations and we said okay, but they cannot deprive us from learning. If that's what they want to do, they need to return our villages in Palestine to us.
UNRWA officials warn that suspending education services could also harm regional stability.
Palestinians value education highly, and for them education is a passport to dignity, and we cannot deny them that passport at a time when extremist groups are recruiting on the streets of the Middle East.
In the absence of a solution for the Palestinian refugee issue and their right of return, the UN General Assembly has repeatedly renewed UNRWA's mandate, most recently until June 2017. Some refugees fear extending UNRWA's mandate beyond then will be pointless if major cuts in the services it provides are carried out now. Nisreen, El-Shamayleh, Jazeera, Amman.